Hello, in this tutorial I will be going over some very basic um, Mac navigation. So considerably different file structure than Windows. Down here at the bottom you of course have your little system tray. The Finder is where you will find the applications. That'd be, I guess, maybe similar to the Windows Start menu. All of your applications are in here. Downloads, documents, everything is inside the Finder. One thing that you will also notice is let's see here. For instance, we will open up the web browser here. To make it a little bigger, and what you'll see is that there's not a whole lot here, and I'm actually going to go just a little bit smaller with it. Sorry, bear with me here. And I'm going through a team viewer, so I'm going through my Windows computer because that's where the software is that I'm using to record this. So one thing that you'll notice when you go into the application is you don't have, like the file and all of that. That is up here. And it changes, so it's not the same every time. So I will open up this Affinity Photo. And once it opens, that wasn't such a good one. It takes a little time for it to open. But what you'll see is this menu up here changes. So pretty much everything that you're opening, it's using the same menu up here. This is photo editing software, and so you can create layers and stuff like that. So you have an option here for layer. If we come back here to the web browser, you'll see now we have the bookmarks, and so this menu up here changes depending on what it is that you are opening. So we will close that and close the web browser. One of the other things that you will see is we shut the web browser and Affinity Photo down, but you'll see this little black dot here below Affinity Photo. That means that it's still open. So some apps, they don't actually close when you X out of them like that. So what you have to do then is once it goes back to the Affinity Photo, we will come in here, tell it to quit, and you'll see that that black dot now goes away, showing that it really did quit. Up here in the upper left, you have the Apple icon. About this Mac, if you want to see what version the Mac is, that would be in here. And this is High Sierra, and it tells you the version number. And then you also have your system preferences. System preferences is where you would go to change network settings, print drivers, security. By default, the Mac is set to where it will not install anything that doesn't come from the App Store. It's just a security measure. So then what you have to do is come into security, and when you try installing something, and it'll give you a message saying your security settings won't allow you to do this. You come in here, and there will be a thing here that says open anyway, and then you can tell it yes, go ahead and do that. Oops, I should not have backed out of that. Let me go back in there real quick here just so that I can show you why I shouldn't have backed out of it. So you have if you click here, it actually closes the box. So just hit the back arrow and it will take us back here again. Inside the printers, we can see my 1820. I will in my next video be installing a print driver. So that is, I'm just trying to think if, I mean, just for kind of basic navigation and, for the technicians, some of the things that you might need would be, one, the printers and scanners. If you are trying to install something and it tells you you can't, then you might have to come in here. That in here being to the security and privacy. I think that's probably about it from in here. One of the other things that you'll notice is when you download something, like I have the print driver that I just downloaded, it's zipped. There's a sequence that it'll go through. The installation programs for Macs are .dmg. So this is zipped. You first have to extract it, which if you click on it, it'll go ahead and extract it. And then you can go ahead and come in here, and it looks like it is extracted again. And then it sets up a new folder, and there's the DMG. So this is the actual installation file that we would run in order to install the print driver. I believe that's probably about it, just for basic navigation. Thank you very much.